I've been missing you a lot recently. And I mean much more than usual. Well, it's because you've been gone a lot. And I mean a lot. Your work has been running you ragged. And I feel like I barely get to see you. And that is driving me up the wall. And I felt like yesterday I was at my breaking point, and I ended up going to your workplace and waiting outside like I would have done many years ago. But when I was to get out of the car and get you and forcefully take you back with me, I realized that, well, maybe I just needed to go home and have some nice hot tea to calm myself. And I've just been missing you so much. And you know me, if we had it like how I wanted, you'd be around me 24/7, never leaving my side. But I know that's unrealistic. But even so, you've been gone far too much. And I know it's not your fault. I know it's work. But I just miss you. Which is why today you're gonna stay in my arms and you're going absolutely nowhere. Don't question me. Now get in here. I want to hug you. That feels much better. You're still confused by what I mean? I meant what I said. You're gonna stay right here with me all day. Oh no, you don't have any work today. No, you have the day off. Just because I think they realized how hard you've been working. I didn't do anything. I can just be rather convincing. Now, if I can't use my assertiveness for good, especially for giving you a much-needed day off so you can spend it with your wife, then what good is it? And either way, it doesn't matter because I'm not letting you go. And I can't tell you how good it feels to have you in my arms. I know when you get home, the first thing you do is walk through those doors, come up to me, you give me a kiss, and then we eat dinner together, and then, well, I just smother you on the couch. And I really do treasure those moments with you. But you know me, I just want more. Much, much more. And you have to admit, I've been pretty good over these past couple of years. As they say, I've been reformed in a way. But even I can only take so much of you being away. And then you're so exhausted when you come home. And I don't like seeing you like that. Which is why, thankfully, when you go back to work, I made sure they knew not to be so hard on you. Why do you look so worried? Don't worry, I only used my words, just like we talked about. What kind of words? You don't have to worry about that. Let's just say I think they'll be treating you with much more respect upon your return. But right now, you're not going to be thinking about work. We're not going to talk about work. Right now, it's just you and me. It's finally nice to hug you and just smell you. Never liked smelling the little bits of work. Of course I could smell work on you. You still kind of smell like you, but... Either way, I'm just so happy to have you here in my arms. I'll probably be saying that a lot. And now I can kiss you whenever I want. And I won't be sitting here home alone, just waiting for you to come back. Yes, I really did. Yesterday I felt like I was going just absolutely mad. I felt like I was falling into old habits. Actually scared me a little bit. Before I knew it, I had the car keys in my hand and I was on my way to you, ready to burst through those doors and take you with me. But then I realized that that was not the best course of action, even though that's what I really wanted. So instead, I just sat there in the car for about half an hour, and I forced myself to drive back home. No, it's not your fault. That's just sometimes how life is. Things get busy and muddled. Doesn't mean it's still not hard, though. I didn't like falling back into old habits. Because even though I know you love me very much, you chose me as much as I chose you. And believe me, I was very forceful with my choosing. But I know you also chose me because you realized my love for you was more than just an obsession. And that's why I wanted to get better. To prove to you that I do absolutely love you. And when I fall back into those old habits, it scares me a little bit. Because I don't want to lose you. Ever. Even if that means I have to go absolutely crazy at home. Just itching to have you walk through those doors. I know to some people it's not an issue or a hard task. And I feel like you're such a big part of who I am. That when you're away, I'm so lost. I'm lost without you. Well, I'm glad that you'd be lost without me too. Well, I wouldn't want you to feel lost, but I'm glad you feel the same. Oh, I love you. I'm so glad that I'm your wife. I'm very glad I put a ring on it. Well, I didn't tell you I was feeling this way because, well, I always want to be around you. Sometimes I don't like to pester you with always, things, especially when my obsession slips through the cracks like always. But I do admit it got pretty bad this week. I should have told you. I just didn't want to worry you, because I knew you were already stressed. But I promise next time I will. That's what married couples do, after all. They share each other's burdens. Which is why you should have also told me that they have been overworking you. I know they have, even though that you don't want to admit it. But that problem's already been taken care of. You know me. I'll do anything for you. Especially if anyone does anything bad to you. And I didn't hurt anyone. I just told them in so many words that you were overworked and that you needed some time to relax. And that if they were to ever treat you badly again, we were going to have a bit of a problem. And I just love you so much. And today you're all mine. Well, today I figured maybe we'd lay here for a while. Then we can make some lunch. I can smother you some more. But, honestly, I really don't care what we do today. I just want to be with you. Always. I always want to be with you. So I guess you're just stuck with me. Well, you're very glad to be stuck with me. Well, that's good. Because as you should have learned by now, I'm going absolutely nowhere.